Only 13 minutes late. It's not that bad. Okay. What's up, everybody? How you guys doing? Let me get a tweet out real quick. Dearest at Marvel Champions. What do I want to say today? I don't really know. Hmm. Maybe I'll say, hey, since you guys are rerunning the Cole Arena, how about rerunning the Man Thing Arena too? Sure. There was no outage during his arena, but come on. Us are now live. Okay. Hey, since you guys are rerunning the Cole Arena, how about rerunning the Man Thing Arena 2? Shows no outage during his arena, but come on. Okay, tweet. Good enough. What's up, everybody? Had it House first one in here, followed by Donut, Cop, Pixie, Bell, Arrow, Wolf, Spyro, Grotesque. What's up? How you guys doing? Let's get started right away, man. Let's not mess around. BG asked him about the 3-star Spider-Man arena. Dale? I would never do that. Alright? There's only certain people in here that like to do that. Not me. Alright. Donut Cop sent it over 2, though. Already. Nothing. No previous comment other than the other than thumbs up. Well, Donut Cop, thank you very much, dude. I appreciate that, as always. And I will reciprocate your thumbs up with a little something that goes like this. Voice crack. Slap. Oh man, like my voice cracked as I was doing the wind up. But what's up, people? How you guys doing? What is the next basic 4-star? It's a double. We got a double. It's Cole. It's being reran, and then who's the other basic? I can't remember who the other one is. BGU is going to be the next 5-star featured. I have 400, or I was about to say 450k. 45k shards saved up. Should I wait? Well, we don't know who's going to be in the next 5-star featured. We do know that it's always the 6 most recent champions that gets put in there, but the rest of the champions that fill in those other remaining spots, we don't know that stuff ahead of time. As for if you should save your shards or not, I personally am not a fan of going for the featured 5-star crystal, but what you want to do with your shards is kind of up to you. I can only recommend going for basic for the most part, since that's what I do myself. Happy Turkey Stuff Your Face Day. Oh man, yes, it's Thanksgiving? Almost. In a little under 2 hours, it'll actually be Thanksgiving. And in some parts of the United States, it is Thanksgiving. Okay, wait, didn't I say let's get started right away, and then I just sat here doing nothing? I joined Alliance Quest to make sure that I didn't need to do any moves there. But other than that, I didn't actually do anything. Let's do some stuff, man. Alright, so I'm pretty far behind in the arena, and the Tier 1 Alphas here. Ugh, is all I can say on that. A lot of work to do. Not a whole lot of time left to do this work. And I am not going to be staying up tonight either, so it looks like I'm going to be missing out on some units, unfortunately, from this round arena. And by some, I mean quite a bit. I can get the rest of the milestones in the 4-star featured. I can probably scoop up the basic ones. Doesn't take that much time. 2 and 3 star, I'll have to just put in my minimal effort to get the first 2 milestones for each of those. Run the 6 stars one more time to get one more of the milestones there. I mean, there's still a bunch of units to be had. A lot of units on the table. What time do the Cyber Weekend offers come out? Usually it's at the same time as the other offers, which for Pacific time it's 10 a.m. Wherever you are in the world, it's basically the same time as when when a new arena begins, except on a different day in this case for that offer. Art of Chaos, what's up, man? Dude, I was really sad when I was reading your message in the war chat, but then you said you were coming back, so better come back, man. Better come back, man. You'll be missed too much. Even though we're not in the same battle group. BG, you sound tired. Go to sleep. I am a bit tired, but it's okay. I'll go to sleep after the stream. It ain't my bedtime yet. You're not my mother, or my father, or my grandmother. BG, I have a special request from you. Gonna need you to give me the boot tomorrow and screenshot it, please. Oh, just as I was saying it. I'll be back, I promise. Okay. You better be, man. You better be, dude. I can do that as long as you promise to be back. Hey BG, how much for Ebony Maw? Oh, is that the champion that's coming next? Ebony Maw is not gonna go. Oh no, Ebony Maw is in this round. What am I saying? I just looked down at my cutoffs and saw Maw's name there. Yeah, I have the cutoff prediction at the bottom of the screen. It's just a guess though. It's not a safe score. Alright, so please go higher than what I'm predicting. But if you can't see on the bottom of the screen there, it says 2.2 million. UG's missing out on units. Winter's coming, lads. Winter's coming. Well, I haven't successfully got the units for all of the arenas in quite a while. I seems to always miss some units. But this round I'm missing a lot more units. Upcoming arena, Cole and Strange. Strange, that's right, Doctor Strange. That is the champion that's coming. Okay. BG, if your next 6-star is Ghost, you have to rank 5 Iron Patriot. Sure. BG, do you think the arena cutoff will increase or decrease during holiday season? I can't remember what it's done in the past. I think historically the scores haven't changed much based on the holidays, but I can't remember, so maybe ignore what I just said because I really don't recall. I do remember grinding for Howard the Duck when he was first released, and that was during the holidays, but I mean, it was just Howard the Duck. I don't think a lot of people were all that interested in Howard the Duck. Pratik Pandy, am I saying that correctly? Sending over 100 rupees. Thank you very much. Where's your last one? Is there a last one? Give me a sec. Let me Control F this. There is no last one. Well, thank you very much for the 100 rupees. Really appreciate that. Okay. Alright. Yeah, thank you. Okay, you're just saying hi. Well, thanks, man. Hello. To quote Gus, hello. Dang, didn't even realize it was BG time. How are you, man? What's up, Super Dirty Pickle? I'm doing good. I'm a little bit tired, but other than that, everything else is good. Has MCOC died down in being a good game for you? Like, am I losing interest in MCOC? No. MCOC, the solo content, at least, in my opinion, has gotten better. The champions have become more interesting. I can't say I love every part of the game. There's certainly parts that I don't like. And Alliance War, one of the main modes, is unfortunately a mode that I've not only grown tired of, but I've been tired of for a while now. So hopefully the devs change something there. There's other areas too, like the dungeons could use work. But hey man, the game's always growing, always evolving. Black Sarah from sending over a buck. Thanks man. Same. BG, I am a perv, not a creepy one, but determined one. Oh, okay. Also one parry fart, please. Okay. One parry fart for the determined one. Sure. Losing interest, did you see the excitement he had in his last item list stream? I loved how happy you were. Yeah, man, the item list stuff, I love it. That certainly made the game more fun, too. Bro, I have a 5K tomorrow, then I can get fat again. Alright. Good luck with your 5K. I could say that I have run a 5K before. Not quickly, but there we go, Black Seraphim. There was your parry fart. Not quickly, but I actually have ran that distance myself. I think maybe once or twice or something. Maybe there was some walking involved. Never was in the best of shape. I was there for a moment when Brian almost quit. Was worried there for a moment. Maybe sad as hell. It was broken planetary might and the 6-star potentially being spoiled for him. Yeah, that was definitely not a good time. But hey, at least that buff got nerfed. The buff got nerfed. Wow, what a sentence. BG, do you listen to Rivers of Nihil yet? I did. I listened to the song that you sent me. It was cool. Those guys are crazy, man. I looked down at the comments, like, as the song was playing, and there was a mention of, I can't remember the exact comment, but there was a funny comment about, like, the guy who plays sax. And I was like, what? There's a saxophone in this? In metal? I scrolled back up, I was watching the video, and sure enough, there was the guy with the saxophone just ready and waiting. It's pretty cool, man. Thanks for the recommendation. Well, anyone can say they ran a 5K. Abdul, you don't believe me? My first 6-star was Cole Obsidian. Is that good? Yeah, man. Cole Obsidian, he's not the most amazing champion of all time, but he's a pretty cool one. And the fact that that's your first 6-star, when there's so many crappy 6-stars out there, that's pretty awesome, man. I think a lot of people will be happy to get a Cole Obsidian as their first 6-star. Changing Alliance War is tricky, as some people really like the way Alliance War is. Yeah, well, it needs to change. There's parts of the game that everybody likes, but things need to change. I'd say there's a lot of people out there that are not happy with Alliance War. And even if people like Alliance War as is, there's always room for improvement. Even if it's not the suggestions that I've made, there's always room for improvement. I was never in the best of shape, still am not, but I've run 2 half marathons and 2 full marathons. Weck, really? Dude. Pretty awesome. Super Dirty Pickle, sending over 5, saying many thanks for checking out the Arcus vid, my friend. You put a smile on my face. Super Dirty Pickle. Thanks, man. You didn't have to send over $5 for that, but I will gladly accept your $5 and buy a jar of pickles with it. Thank you, dude. I appreciate that, man. Thank you very much. Is this round the last round of dungeons for the month, or is there another one? Good question. I do not know. Ooh, do I see a 565 man thing? Wolf. Good eye. You may see a 565 man thing, yeah. Yo, what's up, Kieran? I might try variant 2 here pretty soon. Any quick tips or notes to be aware of that might cause some trouble? Quick tips or nodes to be aware of that might cause some trouble. In variant 2, I mean, there's a lot of different nodes in there. The global is the most important thing to play around, where, you know, if you're using an XL champion, you could just play the same standard way. But if you're not using an XL champion, then, you know, you could use heavy attacks, and depending on the size of your champion, you can do other things. But yeah, that's the biggest thing to watch out for. The rest of the nodes, you know, you got to take them as they come, but it's that global that is there for the entire variant 2 that's most important to watch out for. But Kieran, I have full confidence that you will handle whatever variant 2 throws your way. So I pulled 5-star Dr. Voodoo from a 5-star basic yesterday. By the way, happy Thanksgiving. Happy Thanksgiving. Congrats on your Voodoo. Good pull. Having a tough time with the evade path in variant 3, BG? The evade path. I don't remember a whole lot of variant 3, to be honest. But evade is always tricky to deal with. It's funny, man. I don't remember much from a lot of the content in this game. 6.2 I remember a great deal of, though. 6.2 I feel like I have a map in my brain of all the different things in 6.2. That said, I'm sure there are things, if I was asked, that I would forget, but I certainly remember 6.2 more than most quests, and not just because it was recent, but because, like, it felt like it actually mattered. Where's the parry fart, or did I miss it? You missed it. I already parry farted. UJ, I have 13k units done with all arenas except 5-star feature arena. I have 300,000 battle chips. Can I reach 15k units this cyber weekend? And all deals will stay whole week. I'm free to play. Well, I think just the 4 days. I think Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. I mean, if you keep playing the arena, then yeah, you'll make it. Because you essentially have a full round. And then Monday, whatever you can get done before the deals go away there as well. Not to mention 13k plus 300,000 battle chips. Those 300,000 battle chips, that's already, you know, roughly 500 units right there. So, it's looking pretty good. Man thing, baby. Yeah, I have a man thing video that's halfway edited. There was a lot of struggles. It ended up being quite a long video that I'm editing down very aggressively to shorten it, because it ended up taking a lot of effort to rank this guy up. There may have been several hundred crystals that got to get popped open. BG, only 7 paths left in 6.3. Just have 0.4 and 0.5 left. Did you say there was document that laid out the boost for which path? I mean, it was very early put together and just kind of a recommendation type thing. It's in Star's spreadsheet that's stickied on Reddit. But that, you know, again, that was made just with some loose recommendations, just to try to get something out there for people to have a start with. It's possible that it may not, you know, have like the most optimal thing, since that stuff wasn't figured out till later. And I mean, maybe it's still not figured out. I still don't know how the boosts even work, other than they're boosts and you use boosts. Speaking of Star, what's up, Star? PG, you still doing Legends Run? You know, it's interesting about that. Glad you ask. Probably. I think so. PSA, Best Buy has iTunes cards on sale. Okay. I gotta feel like I can't count on any units from battleships lately. I've had such crappy drop rates. Happens sometimes that way. Yeah, about the Legends run. I came real close to calling it off and just saying, dude, I just enjoy item lists. Like I was trying to plan things out a little bit today. As for like when I should do my run, because there were cosmic boosts in the store. I don't know. I think they're gone right now. I ended up not getting them, but there were cosmic boosts in the store, and I'm like, well, I'm gonna need these, so I guess let's buy these, and then I'll do my Legends run and before they expire. We plan out a good day. And I was thinking, I don't know if I'm going to enjoy it, man. Like, I think I would enjoy the item list stuff a lot more. But I also feel like I've already talked up the Legends run, and I have to do it because I talked it up. I already missed out on the first 2 chapters in terms of what I can get from it for competing and all that. But yeah, this might be the last time that I do a Legends run ever. I don't know. It's well, I mean, maybe I'll enjoy it. You know, maybe I'll enjoy it more than I think. But right now, I'm thinking I don't know how there's a way that I can enjoy it more than I've been enjoying item lists. So, but hey, it'll be something different. It's been a while since my last Legends run, and I did have fun in 5.4. You know, when I went through 5.4, at that time, that was the most fun thing that I had done in the entire game. At that time, the how everything was set up and having people help navigate me through there with the spreadsheet that I made and stuff. It was a lot of fun. So maybe I will enjoy this too. I love item lists, but come on, man, you can't back out of Legends again. Or do. I don't care. One less person to compete against. Yeah. Just because you mentioned it to us doesn't mean you have to do it. That's true. There's a lot of things that I've mentioned and I haven't come through on, so it's very true. But I feel like I gotta do it. So yeah, I'll get to planning. At this point, the most likely date that I'm going to do it is next Saturday. But that's not like set in stone or anything. But yeah, I would say next Saturday is the most likely day that the Legends run will be done. Website. Do my 4-star Punisher out of popping 2 uncollected battle crystals. Nice. Good stuff. Always nice to see that dude pop up. Just do your Legends run after the website is done. Yeah, I could do that. I could totally do that. BG, will you awaken your man thing? You'll have to watch the video to find out my plans there. No, though. I'm not. You don't have to watch it. BG, I think part of item list versus Legends depends on the content. 6.2 was set up perfect for item lists. I think it won't be the same for 6.3 for you. Either way, do you enjoy? You could be right, Steve. You could be right. I do think the gates helped make item lists a bit more interesting. The boosts might do the same too, though. Like, I don't know. Hard to say. I mean, I certainly don't think that I will even. Oh my God, I'm getting wrecked. I certainly don't even think that I'll like the whole boost system as much as I like the gates. Boost always just feels so clunky to me. It's just not. It's not a system that that I really want to see expanded upon, I guess. And well, they're expanding on it in 6.3. But yeah, I might, you know, we'll see. We'll see, I guess. I don't want to be down on things before I give it a chance. What do you think the exclusive champion from 6.3 will be? Well, that information was spoiled to me, so at this point, it's certainly never guaranteed. This information could be incorrect, but I'm not going to share that information because I don't want to spoil it for everyone else. Because I wish that info was never spoiled to me. I feel like it was more fun trying to guess and figure out, you know, think of the possibilities that were coming, but yep. Someone had to ruin it. BG is a collector, so I understand. I want the champ too. I'm just selfish as a viewer and want item lists. I am a collector, yeah. Collector never stops collecting. Is that Man-Thing a potential BG1 boss or not part of the MT plan? The Man-Thing plan? Asking for a friend. Wait, you want to put him as the boss? Well, here's the thing. I don't have he's not awakened, for one. I don't know how much that matters. And two, I'm not gonna have Mystic Dispersion on when I place defenders. If you want him on defense, hit me with the updated spreadsheet, but Super Dirty Pickles sending over another buck. Thanks, man. Saying, are you sure it was 100% spoiled? I know the individual said it was not 100%, but you seem certain. Is this correct? No, I'm not 100% sure, but the same person likes to data mine and spoil things and has a history of it, and in past history has been correct, and the information they gather is what comes to the game. And yeah, it really sucks, man. Like I can't, you know, I can't hide it. Like it's pretty disappointing, man. You guys know I've been talking about it for a long time, how much it ruined it. Like, it really hurts my overall experience in the game. I don't want to know this stuff, and yet still, like, there's no escaping it. There's no escaping it. No regen means it can't be reversed. That's true. Can't be reversed, but still, how many people are bringing champions that would reverse it? I don't know, maybe they're the better champ. Maybe like Void's a good counter to this guy. I don't really know, but I don't know. You see my new profile champ, Art of Chaos? No. Who's your profile champion? I gotta hold on. Don't tell me. I'm gonna go look it up after this fight. PG, do you think BAM should rid of AQ or AW to make it so you can use champions outside of AQ and AW? No, I think it's like can be annoying that your champions get locked in there, but it kind of forces you to think and plan on what you want to do, and you know, how you rank up your champions and use them and stuff. For new players, they don't get locked in there. But to me, the whole point of this game is to not just have like a few champions that you use everywhere. To me, there's over 150 champions in this game for a reason. You know, it's by design that you have to use multiple of them. If they never got locked in, you would just use the same champions everywhere. Ooh, Art of Chaos. Oh, man. Dude, check out this profile. Looking good, man. I didn't even realize you had Doom. Crazy, man. That's awesome. Did not even know. Pretty awesome. PG, your bald head is stunning. Symbiote Toast, thank you very much. I like your name, by the way. Okay. Let's go back to. Had to pop 2 Odin's worth, but oh well. Okay. There's been more costly openings. The fact that you got them, that's all that matters, right? Mystic Gem burning a hole in my pocket. Not anymore. Nice, man. That's awesome, dude. Yeah, I'd love to get him. He's super fun to play. I don't know if you've had a chance to mess around with him much yet. But man, I really enjoy him. I think and if you haven't got a chance to mess around with him, my tip is to use lots of light attacks. Just kind of weave in the light attacks when you... I don't even remember exactly how he works. Is it off his special 3 that he has like the power steel stuff or whatever? But either way, the more light attacks I was doing once I was like stealing power from the opponent, just the better everything was. Like, don't even bother. For me personally, I found it worse to do the heavy attack thing once I was stealing power. The heavy attack any other time is great, but like the Wasp combo into heavy, forget that. Just do 5-hit combo, medium, and 4 lights. At least give it a chance. See if it works out better for you or not, but that's what I found. Achilles sent an over 5. Thank you very much. Saying, BG, help, please. Stuck on champ boss. Got 345 cap and 6 stars Symbiote Supreme. Already spent $300 worth of units. Oh, no, man. Oof, that fight is very unforgiving. Oh, boy. Well, damn, dude. I don't know how much I can help. There's a video out there of both Cap and Sim Supreme taking that fight down, but it's rough. The problem with that fight is it feels like you have to heal up to full every time, otherwise you can't really take any blocked hits. Which I'd recommend like farming potions, but that's not really something you can do if you're already in a quest and all that. Ugh. I think there's a couple things that I can recommend. Number 1, practice dueling. I'm having problem timing the decks after Crying Chop. Yeah. I actually never really got that timing down. The way I do it is always on the final hit is the one that I evade personally, because that timing's tough. But yeah, practice duel as much as you possibly can, even if you have to even if you have to what's it called? Even if you have to stay in that quest overnight, you know, practice duel today, sleep on it, practice duel again tomorrow, type of thing. I'd also say that while that quest is pretty long to get to the champion, it's not that bad. Like if you have to back out of that quest and go back in a week from now, 2 weeks from now, whatever, you know, it might be worth just saying, okay, you know, didn't get it today, and use that time to like practice up or something. Could save you in the long run. Other than that, yeah, watching videos. There's a few good videos out there. You don't have to evade off of the L1. It can be off the L2 as well. I'd recommend checking out Dave's video on it. Dorky Diggity Dave over on the Dork Lessons channel. He's got a slow motion, very well put together video on how to time the evade on the Special 2, which you might find easier, or even if you don't find easier, you might have to do like a combination of the two, depending on how the fight's going. That's kind of all I got, man. It's a brutal fight. It becomes easier over time as you start to kind of have that timing down, but because it's such a hard fight, you're not given that many opportunities to, you know, to work on that timing outside of dueling. So yeah, man, wish you the best of luck. I believe in you. I know you can get through that fight, but again, you know, it's do some practice duels and then make a decision on whether you think you can get through it today, or if you know, want to back out and just go back in another time. There's no shame in that, man. None whatsoever. I've done it plenty of times. Yes, I saw Dave's vid and got a charge once off Special 2. I'm going to keep practicing. Thank you. The fight can be so frustrating. Maybe play more calmly. Yeah, it definitely can be a frustrating fight, man. It's rough. It's a rough one. It feels really good once you take him down, but it's brutal. It's one of the more brutal fights in this game for sure. How's BG today, good sir? Joe Mama, I'm doing good, man. Hope you are too. 2.25 mil, good enough for Maw? It might be. Cutting it close, I would say. If that's all you can do, then, you know, you might get the champion with that score. But if you can go a little bit higher, I'd recommend it. Did you track how many refills you have used since you went itemless? I did not. I'm considering skimming through the footage, all the streams, and trying to figure out how many refills I used, or at least an estimate. It might not be that bad to try to get an estimate if I'm just looking at the refills and clicking through, and then every time I see, you know, the energy shoot up, like, okay, that was a refill. If it, you know, if it was higher at one point than before it, might not be. There's a lot of footage, but it might not be that bad to go back and do. So I'm thinking about doing that. Once I'm done, once I'm 100% done at least. Can rank 3 Hood or Voodoo take the champion boss? I believe people have said they've done it with a rank 3 Hood. Voodoo, I don't know about. I mean, Voodoo, I think is capable of doing it, but one of the phases is really tough for Voodoo, since you can't get debuffs to stick. That champion fight almost made me quit. Dueling was definitely the best way to get the timing down. Okay. You're also saying rank 3 Hood can do it. Is that who you used, Oroplexian? Did you end up going with Hood? BG, if you could redesign one champ in the game and all their animations and abilities, who would you choose? Storm. I would redesign Storm. completely head to toe. I mean, her physical appearance. Where are you at, Storm? Like her character model, I think is fine. I think it's cool. I mean, I wonder if it would be more detailed today. I mean, does a champion like this look more plain to you guys, or do you think maybe we just get that feeling because we've seen the character for so long? Either way, I think she looks fine, but her animations, because I would want her specials to be different and have different effects. Her animations would have to change to match those. And yeah, that's who I'd pick. I don't know exactly what abilities I would give her. I feel like Storm has a lot of possibilities. But I don't know. I'd have to like really think about that for a while to know what I'd want to do with Storm. Just popping in to say hi. When you normally stream, it's midnight where I live, but now it's at 8 p.m. Dang, dude. What's up, Doc McKnife? Hope you're having a good time in your travels. BG, I'm sitting on 60k 5-star shards, but I'm scared to open them. I'm stuck where I need good champs, but always get trash. What do I do? You just gotta keep opening crystals, man. It happens. Everybody pulls trash, but eventually, if you keep opening crystals, eventually you get someone good. It's just kind of how it goes. BG, what kind of nutrients will you be consuming for Thanksgiving, if any? I'll probably have a nice bean dish. I don't know. We're not really going anywhere for Thanksgiving. We always used to go to my aunt's house for Thanksgiving back in New Jersey, but well, we're not back in New Jersey, so kind of far away from family where we are. Last year we did go somewhere. Went to like a friend's house, but this year I think Thanksgiving's pretty much just gonna be like every other day of the year for us, and I'll probably make the same food I always make. Are the offers gonna appear tomorrow? If yes, will you review it on stream? Well, today is still Wednesday for me. They're gonna appear on Friday morning, I'm guessing. Friday at the normal time that deals come out. I'm not going to stream it. No, I will make a video about it, give my thoughts on the offers and stuff like that. Get some refried beans and mold a turkey. There you go. You're back. Got to get my Thanksgiving sweater out of the dryer. I did see one person today who bought the little pickles you like, and it cracked me up. Those pickles, they're so good. They're delicious. It's funny. I went to the grocery store this morning. At like, I don't know, like 7 a.m. or something like that. And it was packed. And I'm like, what the hell is going... Like, why is there so many people here? Don't people work today? Like, what's going on? I completely forgot that it was even, you know, Thanksgiving this week. I totally forgot about it. Just walking around like, what are you all doing here? Thanksgiving themed stream on Thanksgiving? Probably won't be anything like that. I will be streaming as normal, but... I agree about Storm. In the game, she just throws lightning bolts. She is capable of more than that, like a tornado or rain or whatever. Yeah, I think Storm, she just has so much potential. Like, honestly, Storm... Like her animations as is. If she was any other character, I'd be like, okay, you know, it's fine. But because I don't know much about Marvel characters, but I know Storm a little bit more, and I know she's capable of doing, you know, more than what she does in game. So, BG, what's better, Black Beans or Black Bolt? Oof, wow, hard hitting questions. I do like Black Bolt, but I got to go with Black Beans. When are you going to rank 5 Stealth Spidey Boy? When hell freezes over. Stealth Spidey will likely never go to rank 5. Or maybe I shouldn't say never. Maybe I'll rank him up 2 years from now when I'm ranking up 5 stars for the arena. Uh-oh. Dun 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 dun. Lola. It was great seeing you tonight, but you know it's Thanksgiving. See you later, man. Alright, have a good night. BG, who are the best options for Sinister in Act 6? Sinister in Act 6, well, Sparkles might be the best option. Solo, at least. If you have the Heimdall synergy to give Fury, then tons of champions can do it. Warlock is interesting. He has a synergy too where he can gain a Fury, I think, right? So he can do it. I ended up using a combination of mostly Hyperion and Medusa, and they're pretty good. They're not the best. That fight's brutal though. Like I couldn't get a solo with either of those champions, but combined, their powers combined, it worked out pretty well. Thanks for the kissies, Lola. Lakers Bodyguard sent it over to saying less talking, more belly dancing. Wow, belly dancing, really? You don't want to see my belly right now, Lakers Bodyguard. I've neglected exercise and have not taken care of my body in the proper ways that one should be taking care of their body. And also saying happy birthday, Lakers Bodyguard. Thank you so much. One belly dance coming right up. Just kidding. It's not my birthday. Maybe if it was my birthday. Articaz saying Ghost worked for me. That's right, Ghost. I did see other people using Ghost as well. Legacy, and I want to say Hector too. Although I can't remember about Hector. Pete. Yeah, Pete definitely used Ghost for that. Yeah, Ghost is good. She can gain the Furies and she can shrug off the poisons. If you pop a power boost, you can cycle L3s. Super Dirty Pickle sending over another buck. Give me one sec. Need BG belly dance. Well, Shark, you got Lola. That's it. That'll have to suffice. Alright, Super Dirty Pickle. Where's your last? All these mofos about to be jealous of my Arcus. Trust me. Alright, man. Show the world your Arcus. Show the world what Arcus can do. Be the voice of Arcus. The voice that no one has heard before. Seriously, I don't know anyone that's ever talked about Arcus. I can show you my Arcus. It rolls right off the tongue. For a split second, I got really excited about a BG belly dance. Trust me, you wouldn't be excited about it, guys. No one needs to see my belly. All right, it's not. I don't have the Hollywood six-pack abs that you may think I have. You know. BG, how many paths you got left in 6.2 again? And what's the cutoff date for 6.3 Legends? I have 6 paths remaining. Yeah, 6 paths remaining in 6.2. And the cutoff is the 13th, I believe, for Legends, which is on a Friday. You can't do a belly dance with abs? That's true. Yeah, you're right. Fat is required. Yeah, yeah, but not this much fat. You need a little bit of fat on your abs, but yeah, I got too much. I got too much. All right, I'm almost done with this arena. Not too bad. Okay. PG just finished 6.2 and claim rewards. Stop being stingy. Stop being stingy. I'm trying to complete it, man. I don't know what you're talking about. What are you looking for in Thanksgiving deals? 6-star material like Sig Stones and Tier 5 Class Callus? Or are you looking for 5-star materials like Tier 2 Alpha, Tier 5 Basic, Sigs, and Awakening Gems? I don't know if I have any specific things that I'm looking for. I like rank up gems. I like rank up gems a lot. If they gave us a 6-star rank up gem, like we just got one for that, well, the people who got Vision got one. That'd be cool. If it was more 5-star rank up gem things, that's also cool with me. There's still so many 5-stars that I want to rank up. I feel like I need another, I don't know, 15, 20 5-stars ranked up, you know. Shining, glimmering, bald man, armor break, and power gain under my yellow bar. I don't remember how that song goes. I could try to sing those lyrics to it, but it probably wouldn't go well. Shining, glimmering, bald man, armor break and power gain under my yellow bar. Nope, see, that was not good. Okay, just spend $60 on a mobile game. I feel sick. Well, I mean, 60 bucks. Listen, man. As someone who is 60 bucks is a lot of money for me as well. But hey, man, if you're having fun, spend it a little bit every once in a while. It's not the end of the world. The fact that it's a mobile game shouldn't change how you feel about it. As long as you don't let the spending get out of control, you know. Just do it. Lakers bodyguard. It ain't happening, man. How long do you think it takes to get 6,000 units from Arena? Well, that's going to vary for every person. If you hit all the milestones in all of the arenas, 6,000 units will take you about 3 weeks. How do you play this garbage arenas with all or nothing node? It's annoying, right? The enemies that just kind of stand in your face without using specials. Honestly, you treat it like actual all or nothing nodes. Bring champions that have power control or champions that can tank special 3s. Those will help. Or deal so much damage to the enemy that you don't have to bait out specials. You kill them before they use a special 3. Which is one of the many benefits of the suicide masteries. With suicides, your champions hit way harder. You don't have to bait out specials nearly as frequently. Is that BG or Eminem? Yeah, hard to tell, right? Dog just went running out of the room. Oh, God. Oh, man. You said you're not kidding either. Oh, man. Man. ABG, please help. I'm having issues keeping the enthusiasm up playing this game. Happy to play AQ and AW, but it's agony running quests and content. Well, I don't know how much I can help you there, man. Maybe try using a different team to get you excited about just playing with different champions. If you've been playing with the same champions for a while, give that a try. You know, if that doesn't help, well, take a break. Don't worry about it. You know that you'll be fine without getting those rewards. Take a break from it. Just play what you enjoy. And then in time, you know, maybe you'll start to enjoy those things again. And if not, then well, that's fine too. You know, find something else that you enjoy. But yeah, maybe not the best advice, but that's all I got. Yo, BG, could use your opinion on something. I'm getting my first 6-star champ soon, but I don't know if I should get it from the basic pool or the juicy looking featured pool. What should I do? I highly recommend the basic pool. The basic pool is also quite juicy and filled with many good champions that are not even in the featured. And if this is your first 6-star, you want to get another 6-star at some point, right? You want a second and even third 6-star, maybe even fourth, or fifth, or sixth, or seventh. The more basics you pop versus featureds, the more of those 6-stars you're actually going to have in your roster. So, I recommend the basic. Perth without skills, send in over 40 rupees. Thanks, man. Same BG. If you were a playable character, who would you be? Mr. Potato Head. And I'd want my face to be fully modular, like a potato man. I don't know what my abilities would be. I feel like I'd be a very powerful champion unless there was a character with a vegetable peeler. That'd be my one weakness. Perth without skills, thank you very much for the 40 rupees. Please let Kabam know if you want to see me as a playable character as Mr. Potato Head. Lags, dungeons? Yeah, man, we could do some dungeons. Sure, dude. Let me just finish this round of the arena. Super Dirty Pickles sending over 10. Saying Infinity Man, Warlock, Red Skull, Evade, Armor Up. Easy cheese, bruh. Awakened, he shrugs. Stun, armor break, weakness, etc. Shuts down robots and metal tech champs with synergy. Hashtag Arceus for life. And Claire. I was about to say, man, how quickly you forgot about Claire, but you did not forget about Claire. They don't synergize together, do they? They came out at the same time. Normally the champions that come out at the same time, they do synergize together. Maybe I just don't know them well enough, and they probably do. So that's probably why you really love Arceus, for the synergies. But Super Dirty Pickle, man, sending over another 10 bucks, dude. Super Dirty 17 pickles. Almost as many pickles as you'd find in a nicely sized pickle jar. Thank you, dude. Actually, that maybe that is about the same amount. But yeah, thanks, man. He sounds good. He does sound good. All right. Let's do it, lags. Let's do it to it. Came out in the same month. It's like senior discount or something. Oh, that's the name of it. I was like, wait, senior discount. They do 15% less power used on specials. Well, that's pretty big, actually. 15% less power used on specials. That's pretty nice. Okay. What class types? Mutant and Mystic. Well. Mutant and Mystic. Do I go Mysterio? Nick Fury? go Mysterio. So rare that I use Mysterio. Let's go with this team. When did you rank Man-Thing? No! Earlier today, lags. I'm going to post the video sometime tomorrow. Alright, let me hide the cutoffs for a moment. BG, help! Just finished Act 5, 100%. Now stuck with a generic Awakening Gem dilemma. Who should I go for? Ghost, Nick Fury, Omega Red, Venom, Darkhawk, Morningstar, Ghost Rider, Colossus are my choices. Holy moly, that's a lot of choices. Are you able to narrow that down at all? There's too many champions there, man. There has to be some that you're kind of gravitating towards. I mean, out of that list, Omega Red stands out to me, but that's because I run Suicides. I can't remember if you run Suicides or not. If you do run Suicides, I would say Omega Red. But, he's amazing, and he kind of needs to be awakened. There's a lot of good options there, though. You said Ghost, right? Of course, Ghost is always a great option. Her awaken ability. Some people don't like playing the champion without it. Even though I think she can still be played without it, more so than Omega Man. Those are both very suicide-friendly champs. Is that exactly that while 565ing my Man-Thing? No. Wait. Alright, you rank 5 your Man-Thing too? Oh, holy crap. Lags is on the move. I need to be faster. Okay, which champions can be faster? Unfortunately, my two fastest champions, they're not with me today, Lags. Oh, come on. Double... And, what kind of bogus nonsense is this? He got another unstoppable. And it's extended buff duration, so what am I supposed to do here? Lags, you screwed me. And I got heal block on myself. Unbelievable. Is it over? Dear God, tell me it's over. Craziness. Well, that was a lot of unnecessary damage to take. Oh, nice, he poisoned himself. Still can't hit him for a while because that extended duration, but okay. Good thing that's on day 1 or room 1. Suicides, Ball Division, no likey. Fury helps. But I need a 6-star DPX really badly. Yeah, I can see that. Over here regretting rank 4ing my 5-star Arcus, and BG is taking Man-Thing to 565. Hey, I will show you guys. I will show you guys the power of Man-Thing. For those who are unaware. He's strong. I will show you my Man-Thing. Oh, wait. Oh, wait. Let me take that back. Oh, God. I regret it. I regret it. Oh, man. You keep that Man-Thing tucked away there, kiddo. Finger guns. Let's pretend that never happened. BG, any guess for the offers, and you think there will be 30k unit deals instead of 15k? I think we're going to get a 15k, but it's anyone's guess, really. Let me try Hyperion. He's a little bit faster. It's anyone's guess, really. And as far as what we're going to get, I think we'll see a 6-star rank up gem. That's what I'm thinking. Read the one before that? Okay, hang on. Let me pop this special, too. Who cares about a little bit of recoil damage? Oh, man, no stun. What was this? I will show you my man thing. Hey, Kappa, this is defo not for kids. Finger guns. That's true. $10 imaginary dollars if you can guess what video this BG code is from. Who needs crits when you're getting, or when you're hitting this hard? I don't remember. Aggression regen and Bane 3. Okay. We'll go Mysterio again. I can prevent that aggression regen. Not that I'm gonna need to. I'm gonna smoke this fool. Not gonna have time to regen when I get through with him. Look at that Bane transfer. Best Bane transfer this side of the Mississippi. Beautiful. I do wish I had faster champions available. It is nice blazing through the dungeons. Do you think we'll get a pick your 10k part of the offer again like July 4th? I do think so. I kind of do. Me and Cam totally talked on this a bit ago in recording EP for soon. Ooh, okay. I think we're going to get to pick again, yeah. You take the boss. Thanks, lags. I think so. Mysterio is also in big trouble against Arcus if he doesn't have that stupid armor break immune node. Hello, Mr. Grant. What's up, Sohaib? How you doing? Go, Mysterio. It was from your Hyperion Realm of Legends speedrun vid. Ah. That was a fun one to make. PG no longer PG. It's baby stomping today. Hey, baby stomping is kids, okay? Not babies. I'm not a monster. Billy D saying, wait, what is this? BG no longer PG stomp killer pickle on the loose? Wait. What's all this stomping? Where did this come from, guys? BG, how's it going tonight? What's up, True Eagle? Doing good, man. BGA pulled 5-star Mysterio and was wondering if you'd recommend taking him to rank 4 and using a tech gem on him. Only if you have a very specific purpose in mind for your Mysterio. He can be, I mean, he's kind of versatile in that, you know, he does good damage once you get an L3 with him. So in any situation, he's a playable champion. And he's got poison immunity, he's got some other utility and everything. But he also has very specialized utility. And it's that specialized utility that you'd be ranking Mysterio for. Things like immunity to reverse controls when paired up with the Emma Frost synergy. The damage reflect on the L1, the power drain on the L2, along with the poison immunity. You know, there's some special things like that, but general purpose, should you rank him up just because you have a gem? Probably not. I mean, he also doesn't really. Oh, I forgot about his. I forgot about 2 other of his utilities, by the way. The passive heal block. Aspect of Chaos. Oh man, Aspect of Chaos and Chaos? Okay. How does it work with Namor again? An Aspect of Chaos? Well, whatever. Let's go Mysterio. I was gonna say so the passive power, or passive heal block, and then the ability accuracy reduction. The fact that his ability accuracy can't be reduced. So he's got those things going for him, but I'll just heal block this dude. Not that it matters. We both have pretty similar health totals. Oh, nice. He's power locked. This would probably kill him. But yeah, other champions are stronger than him, I'd say. And you can rank him up a little bit and get a feel for him without awakening him. It's not a huge deal to have him awakened in every situation. In some situations, the awakening ability does matter quite a bit, but the average situation does not. I was getting tired, but then I saw that Bane transfer. Now I'm going to be up all night. Thanks, PG. Mike. No problem. Oh, man. Do I even keep healing Mysterio? I guess so. What happened to that website you're making, BG? Well, funny story about that. I'm not very good at programming, and I just can't seem to get it together. It's not really a funny story. It's more of a sad story about a young man's tale into adulthood of lifelong failure. Nuggles sending over 5 of them Australian bucks. Thanks, man. Saying, "Good day, BG. Who should I awaken? Namor, Omega, or Cap Infinity, all rank 4. Looking for long-term progression into Act 6.2, 100% variant 1, 2, and 3. I would recommend removing Cap Infinity from the list of champions that you're going to be awakening and choose between Namor and Omega Red. Both of them need the awakening much more than Infinity Man. Infinity Man, you can, in a lot of ways, in a lot of situations, you can play him unawakened. Namor and Omega Red, they kind of need to be awakened. I think overall, Omega is the more useful champion, especially if you're running Suicides. But Namor, he's a beast as well. And let's say you set your sights on Variant 2 or something like that. Well, having an awakened Namor at high sig level or max sig level, that could be your ticket for getting through a lot of that content. And then you could maybe say the next rank up will go to Omega or something like that. So it does depend a little bit on what your goals are in the game. But yeah, ultimately I would choose Omega Red myself. And I think it also does depend on if you run Suicides, though. If you're not running Suicides, then it might be better just to go with Namor, since you miss out on all that crazy death field action. Buffet and Power Reserve, eh? Okay. I guess we'll go Namor. Yeah, if you run Suicides, I'd recommend going with Omega. He's just such a beast. If you don't run Suicides, Omega still might be the way to go, but Namor could be the way to go too. And again, if you were maybe looking to focus on Variant 2, well then Suicides or not, you could You could go with Namor, I would say. I'd say Omega over Namor personally. Yeah, Art of Chaos knows. Immunities are huge. They damn sure are. Good morning, BG. The plan is after San Diego Comic-Con, Dreamin' and I drive to Seattle and get you to go to Vancouver, protest Kabam HQ until they add banana-themed champion to game. Enzo, I'm on board. We can pick Pete up along the way. I like this plan. This is a good sounding plan. I'm in. Guess I'll keep healing up Mysterio here. Not Abdo? He can get his own ride. There's only so much room in the car, you know? Is Abdo still in here? Hey, what am I? What am I? Chopped liver? Abdo is still in here. It's King West. Send it over to King West. Thank you very much, man. Let me see your last one. ABG, should I rank up the champion for my first 455 champion, or should I wait till I have the Cats for Void and Sim Supreme at 235? I'm level 50 and run basic masteries, trying for uncollected. You know, I don't know how effective the champion is versus the collector. I wonder if he's good, being that it's the last fight in there and he could. No, probably not, right? It's probably still not good. I don't really think the champion is a great first 455. I think it would be better to wait for other champions to rank up. Both Void and Sim Supreme, I don't necessarily think they are the ideal collector counters either. But they can certainly help you get there. Both those champions, quite powerful. Well, I have a lot of Furies right now. Let's see how hard this L3 hits. But yeah, both Void and Sim Supreme, they're powerful champions, and they will help you get to the champion much better than the champion will do. So I'd recommend waiting or going with other, you know, just anybody but the champion, really. Maybe there's some champion fans in here, and they can dispute that. But I personally don't find him to be that fun of a champion to play. Doesn't seem too strong. Alright. Articaz is saying, as a 565 champion owner, don't do it. That sounds about right. Hey BG, do you run 3 out of 3 coagulates? Sometimes I do. Right now I'm running 0 out of 3. If not, do you think maxing it out is worth it, or just 1 point? It can be worth it. It depends on depends on a few things. You know, masteries, their purpose is always just to complement your champions. First and foremost. And if you're running the suicide masteries, let's say, but you don't have a lot of bleed immune champions, well, then it helps reduce that suicide damage to have coagulate. And if you run champions that are like half immune, so maybe they're poison immune, but they're not bleed immune, well, then it's not too bad to run them without coagulate, because you don't have the poison that's reducing willpower healing and stuff like that. Like, you seem to, you know, you pretty much have enough health with 0 points in coagulate. If you run Omega Red, then having 1 point in Coagulate will make him fully bleed immune, so there's always that. Lags, thanks for the dungeon run as always, man. How many dungeon shards you at? I don't know, let me claim these real quick. God, this is such a terrible screen to claim these rewards on, I swear. Could they make it any more cramped? I don't want to grab them from the overflow just because I already have other things in the overflow. Okay, there we go. But alright, let me see. My artifacts are sitting at a whopping mailbox. Let me clear this stuff out first. 31, almost 32,000. So I can pick up a dungeon crystal, but I'm not ready yet. I need more time. It's even worse on iPad mini. It's crazy, man. Like I don't. I really like this game, man. I said this this yesterday, I think. I really like this game, but there are certain things about it that are just kind of like mind-blowing. Like, how does that exist the way it exists? like you can see the claim reward button, but you can't see the rewards that you're claiming. You know? Like, if you're looking at the rewards, you're like, okay, cool. How do I claim this? Oh, let me scroll and get these rewards off the screen so I can see the claim button to then tap it. Like, oh man, maybe there just was no other way to do it. I'm sure that wasn't their first choice to have it set up that way, but man, come on. Anyway, wait, Lags, how many are you at? Are you close to a dungeon crystal? I guess I'll get back to the arena. Nothing beats the help system. Still my favorite. Oh, I know, dude. The help system is so good. Makes this game so much fun. Yay. Like, look at this. I left to go play dungeons, man. That's all I did. I played a little bit of dungeons with my dungeon buddy. And now I gotta clear these helps again. Only 20k, so need 3 more dungeon runs. Okay. Got it. Hey, if I become uncollected during Cyber Weekend, will the deals in the store switch to the uncollected offers? I think they said it would not. I think it said it in the in-game mail that said, like, it's not going to switch, because it did switch during the 4th of July, and what happened is people could double up on the offers that they got. I think that's how it works. Like, people can buy like, people got the uncollected offers, and then they became Cavalier, like, with the help of those offers, and then they were able to buy the Cavalier offers too. I'm pretty sure that's how it worked. So I think they wanted to prevent that this time around and say it's not going to update. I went into dungeons, and now the Alliance compensation mail has disappeared. What the hell? I think the same thing happened to me. I used to have that mail. It should still be in the overflow. Red rum. So you should be good. Check your overflow. Yeah. Maintenance compensation, Alliance war compensation. That stuff is still here. The mail just goes away. You should, by the way, little tip, You should always go by the timers here. All right, always. This is the legit timers. There are some in-game messages that will tell you that the rewards, they last for like 30 days. I mean, most people claim this stuff right away anyway, but just in case you don't, in case you're like me, some in-game mails will tell you that it lasts for 30 days. And then you look at the overflow, and it has a, 7-day timer on it. But then there are some other in-game mails that they say 30 days, and they actually do last 30 days, like these compensation ones. So, yeah, if you're ever not claiming something for an extended amount of time, to make sure that you don't lose it, just check the timer in the overflow. WTF? Was that Man Thing 565? What are you? Or said why are you such a sneaky B Manny? Listen. You will all feel the wrath of my Man Thing. There's nothing sneaky about it. Alright? He's gonna be in your face. My Man Thing will be all over your face. I can't. Oh man, this is terrible. But yeah, he's large and in charge, ready to go. I'm gonna post a video tomorrow of the rank up and stuff, and then there's not gonna be any gameplay in it, but I'm gonna work on a separate video of playing Man Thing and showing you guys what Man Thing is capable of. Why I like him, why I ranked him up. EG, at this point, with a week or two to go, what do you think is better use of your time, arena or potion farming? Abdo? Good question, man. I was asking myself that same thing today. I feel like arena might be better, but I don't know. Are there fights in 6.3 that require you to have a high health total? Like to go in there with full health the same way the champion fight kind of requires you to go in there with full health? Sort of, at least. Where it makes it significantly easier to go in there full health. Because, I mean, at the end of the day, you could always just buy revives with the units. Especially if you need other things from the arena besides just units. Like if you are going for a champion, or shards, or gold, and all that stuff. Then again, I guess gold comes with potion farming too, so maybe the gold doesn't really matter. Achilles sending over $5, saying Man Thing large and in charge and all in your face. He is. Thank you very much for another 5, dude. I appreciate it, man. True Eagle sending over. Is that a double super chat? Oh no, did it go through twice? Well, True Eagle, let me see your last message. Hey BG, I put 2.7 for Maw first round. Do you think 2.3 will be enough this round? Well, I can tell you this much. Maw went for about 2.2 last round. I don't really expect his cutoff to go up, but you never really know. There's no way to be sure about it. You kind of just have to take that info of what he went for last round and then decide how risky you want to be with it. You know, if Maw is a champion that you're really interested in awakening, I'd recommend going higher than 2.3. But if you're like, it's not a big deal if I miss. I already got him once. I didn't really, if you don't really have like plans for him or anything like that, you might get him with 2.3. So, it's kind of your choice on how risky you want to play it. If you want to save your time, but if I were grinding for if I was grinding for Maw and I really wanted to make sure that I got the champion, I'd probably put up 2.5. I can't see Maw going 2.5. And you know, like I said, Maw in all likelihood will either be about the same score or maybe even drop a little bit. Might end up being like 2.1, 2 flat, 1.9, something like that. But still, because there's no guarantees, I recommend going higher. BG, you must wait for November to end before you play with your man thing. Oh, that's true. BG, yes, potions for certain fights makes it much easier and cheaper. Okay. And yeah, True Eagle, I agree with you, man. Like the silver stars. I also like the silver stars, so I totally get that. It's nice having them. Makes the champion feel more complete. Hey you little Nancy boy, how are you doing? Drunk heart. What's up, Curse? I put up 2.25 last round and got him, but went 2.4 just to be sure. Oh, for this round? Yeah, that's a good call. 2.4 I feel like is relatively safe. It's still not guaranteed, but 2.4 I would be very, very surprised if 2.4 didn't get Maw. I'd put you at like a 95+% chance to get Maw with a score like that, you know. Wouldn't worry too much about potions. All the bosses can go down with a revive used. No potions. Okay. Getting some conflicting info. I mean, I agree and think that most bosses probably can be taken down with just a revive. Based off of what I've seen so far, at least. But I also do agree with it being cheaper and faster sometimes to get potions. Like if you slip up against the boss, if you went into that boss fight with full health, well, you're still alive probably. Whereas if you slip up, if you just popped a revive, then you're toast, and then you gotta go through the loading screens, you gotta buy another revive and stuff. There's pros and cons to both approaches, I would say. What I might do is I might farm units and maybe not farm 500 potions and maybe just farm closer to like 200. Might be what I do. I feel like that's a reasonable amount. You have a generic to Claire and 192 stones because shut your lips. I don't care what your lips have to say. Wow. Wow. I mean, I would love to, going back to the potion thing, I would actually really love to still have like 500 potions because boosted up, you know, 565 is max boosted. If you're trying to heal them up to full, that's a lot of potions. Even if you're not trying to heal them up to full, even if you're just trying to heal them up to like, you know, 60, 70%, something like that. BG, good morning from Cyprus. Good morning to you. BG, there are certain fights where you would benefit greatly from. Too much to discuss in YouTube chat. Sorry. That's all good. I understand. I am more of a potion user, I would say, compared to others. I remember when people were running Labyrinth and nobody was farming potions. As far as I know, I was the first person. As far as I know, I was the first person that farmed up a ridiculous amount of potions like that. And I remember people thinking like, I remember making bets I remember, like, there was a bet that Euthanitis had with somebody. I can't remember who. But because Euthanitis was the leader of 4 Loki at the time, I think he was just trying to get my back. And I said I can do it in probably less than 1,000 units for like the Labyrinth run. And everyone's like, no way, man. You can't do it for less than 1,000 units. And then I farmed all those potions. And I did it. And I think, had I not farmed those potions, I would have used twice as many revives, at least. If not more than twice as many revives. But, I mean, Labyrinth's also a little bit different in that their attack scales with your missing health and stuff like that, too. So, Cam had that bet. It was Cam. Did he pay, though? I'm pretty sure he paid, yeah. I'm pretty sure they squared away that bet. PG tweeted 6.3 progression to help validate the potion experience. I believe you, man. I believe you. I think there's just different approaches, and people have their way, have you know how they like to approach things. BG will be doing the Ronin cheese on Cap Affinity Boss and Legends run. Nope, Ronin will not be making an appearance in this Legends run. I do not have an Awakened 5-star Ronin. Don't you have a lot of 4-hour crystals? I do, but I don't really want to be popping those during a Legends run. Instead, I'm going to be popping them for the Abyss. Morning from Dubai. Shall I use my 4-star Awakening Gem on Void, or Medusa, or Blade, or Namor? I only have one. I'd probably recommend Blade. Blade has a strong healing ability for his Awaken ability, and as a 4-star, yeah, you at that point in the game you really need a dependable way to heal. You'll get through fights a lot easier. As time goes on, you know, all of those champions are strong champions, but I'd recommend Blade. Often I find that a couple potions in Courage and just 40% revives is best option, not always. That's the other thing to consider too, is Courage, you know? Do I want to keep myself in Courage range by just popping a 40% revive and saying just, well, that's it? Well, actually, I have a bunch of 20% revives too, so even if I want to stay in Courage range, I can pop a 20% revive and heal up to, you know, 49% or something. Just used my last 3 to 4 gem on rank 4 Ronin. Sweet. Dude, I've been wanting them forever. Been wanting to do mine forever. I've been wanting cosmic rank up gems forever. And this is exactly the reason why. Ronin was one of those champions that is always going to be useful in this game. For something. Maybe not every quest, but there's always these nodes or enemies that have lots of buffs, and Ronin will always find a use because of that stun lock ability. Corvus is fine with a 20%. I don't know. For standard content, maybe. If I'm trying to go fast and playing aggressively, and I want to make sure that I don't have to pop another revive to go back in. I mean, here's the thing to consider too. It's kind of going back to my my Labyrinth run that I was talking about. Is even if it's not faster, because it might be faster just to pop a revive and then enter the quest, and hey, you might make a mistake, but you know, it would take less time than using potions and eventually having to go and grab potions out of your overflow, because level 3 potions, they don't heal for that much, so you're gonna have to, I mean, think about it, 500 potions, how many times am I going to my overflow? All that time adds up. but it also can save units. Let's get the last milestone out here. It also can save units, which is kind of a big deal when I don't have that many units to play with, you know? Let's do the math again. 15K for Cyber Monday. 4,200 for the boost packages, assuming there's no boost in the Cyber Monday offers, which there might be boosts in there. I hope there are boosts in there. So that's 19,200 units worth. And then I also have to buy the energy refills. Like, all my units, they're kind of accounted for. If I have to, you know, I'm going to get some more units between now and when I do the Legends run, but I don't just have an infinite amount of units to say, oh, I made a mistake. Let me just quickly chuck 40 units into my champion and keep going. I need to have a bit of a safety net there. Who should I awaken, Mysterio, Corvus, or Nick Fury? I would go with either Corvus or Nick Fury for most people. Between the two, if you run Suicides, I'd probably go Corvus. I think Nick Fury, I think he's a good champion and everything, and could argue that his awaken ability might be more necessary, perhaps? I don't know. But Corvus's awaken ability is pretty good too, and most people I think use Corvus more than Nick Fury. And yeah, like I said, if you use Suicides, I'd highly recommend Corvus. If you don't run Suicides, it's a little bit more difficult to say, and maybe Nick Fury would be the way to go. I'm at 29 revives and 6 team revives. Probably going to open some crystals and make about 40 single revives for my run. It's not bad, Hector. Definitely above that. I don't know how far above that I am, though. I might be closer to, like, 60-ish. Corvus also indefinitely heals, or it infinitely heals with willpower. Sort of. It's not the craziest healing amount. You can still get run over. But yeah, the healing is nice. Hi Brian, do you think it's possible Kabam gives a deal higher than 15k units? Possible, yes. Likely, I would say it's not too likely. I would think that 15k is still going to be the cap. I think was it Star that said this, or was it someone else that said what we also might see is, like, you get to, you know, on 4th of July it was 15k units, but you got to pick the final package. Maybe this time they would just say, well, you can get both of the final packages or something like that. But I don't think that's not what I'm expecting. I'm expecting something similar to what we saw for 4th of July. 15k units in total. You get to pick the final package. It's more interesting when you get to pick that final package. You get to hear the reasons why people ended up going with it, and, you know, just gives players that choice again. On just revives, it's a valid point, but I feel that for Legends in 6.3, the time is not that tight. We're not talking about minutes here. You could do hours behind and still get it, yes? Maybe. I don't know. Don't think he said that. Was that not you, Star? It was somebody said that. It wasn't me. Whoever said it first. Credit to that person. Champion Nova. Siand Nova 2. What's up, Champion Nova? Where are you at? Happy Thanksgiving. I'm thankful for you, Champion Nova. Oh, man. What a nice message. What a heartwarming message. Thanks, man. I'm thankful for you, too. I'm thankful for the $2 they sent over, too, man. Thank you very much. I lied. Forgot unclaimed stash, which is only 5, but I think 60 is more than enough, to be honest. Can't imagine myself dying twice a path. Maybe. I placed like 50th for 6.2. I went out to dinner with the wife and slept. Yeah, 6.2 was different though. I think so many people were so turned off by 6.2 and just didn't even try. 6.3, I hear a lot more people going for 6.3. 6.3 I think is going to be I think the window is going to be tighter than it was in 6.2, even though there's a larger number of spots. We'll see though. Hey BG, I have 500 units. Do you think there would be any deal for that amount? For 500 units? I don't think so, no, but there are deals that you can buy units and they come with bonuses. I don't know if you spend in this game or not, but you could maybe pick up one of those offers. Get some bonus goodies and, you know, increase your units to buy some of the other offers with the units. Something to keep in mind. PG, first world problem here. Do I rank up and awaken 5-star thing despite having the 6-star? Main goals are Elder's Bane and variants 2 and 3. I would do it. Even with the 6-star thing, I wouldn't let that 6-star thing get in the way of my 5-star thing. I think Thing's Awaken ability, it's not necessary in every situation, but the situations that it helps out in, it really, really helps out in. You know? So, I would do it. I would do it. It seems 6.3 is easier than 6.2. Is it? Originally that's what I was thinking. That's what I heard, and that's what I was thinking. But then I heard people say it was like harder than they first thought or something. It seems like they have higher attack in 6.3, if I'm not mistaken. Actually, can someone who has done 6.3 maybe just pop in one of the quests and tell me what just maybe take a look at like the first champion in there. Tell me what champion they are and how much attack they have. If you have some energy to spare. I forgot that does take energy. You can't just click on them and look at their nodes. Or if somebody has that info, I could probably find a video of it too, where they show the attack beforehand or something. Okay, 250 to 300k and 15k attack. That sounds way more difficult than 6.2. Well, something gets in the way of your thing, and then you just have to bash into it over and... Abdo, what are you... This is why you're not coming to Vancouver with us, man. You're a sicko. We're talking about... what are you talking about? BG, you made a video long ago, magic number 30 in Arena. Can you make it for 2019 and share thoughts? I will not have 36 stars in 2019, no. I can probably get... I can probably pop open 1 to 2 more crystals, and right now I'm at 23. So even if they were not dupes and they were the next crystals that I pop are brand new champions, it's just not gonna cut it. So I think it's a lot easier without the global nodes though. Yeah, no globals, I guess, huh? It does help. Not that difficult for Ghost. Well, that's true. It doesn't really matter what attack they have if you're playing Ghost. 5k or 500k. Infinity Man has 197k HP and 11k attack. Okay. Yeah, their attack is on par with the variant difficulties. Which, again, I still don't like. I prefer... I prefer coming up with, like, different strategies and stuff like that. And, yeah, of course, you know, it's tough content, so there has to be some kind of expectation of, you know, executing your strategies and timing your parries correctly to reduce damage and all that stuff. But sometimes their attack gets so high that it just feels like you can't make a mistake. Not even a slight mistake where you mistime your parry and now you have to block. Against champions with that high of attack, it's hard to even do that. It's hard to even block. Some of them are pushing 300k with 600k boss fights. The bosses... How do the bosses feel versus 6.2 overall? Are the bosses easier, harder, about the same? Those globals, especially in 6.2.5, are gross. That quest was brutally tough. The global there was extremely difficult, yeah. You can cheese Cap Infinity with Ronin. I do not have Ronin. I feel like this is going to be the Doc Ock thing all over again. Of Variant 3. Hey, did you know you could use Cap for, or did you know you could use Ronin for this fight? Yes, but I don't have him. Would you rank 5 Blade or Ghost? Both awakened. So, me personally, I would go with Ghost. But it's a more complicated answer than that. First off, Ghost has her own unique playstyle. And if you're not a fan of that playstyle, then don't rank that champion. You know, you gotta go with you gotta rank champions that you're gonna be using. Champions that you like to use and all that. What was I gonna say? Sorry, I got distracted thinking about something. So, excuse me. Yeah, back to Blade versus Ghost. So yeah, you gotta rank the champion that you're comfortable using and all that. The other thing is that Blade has the ability to heal. Ghost doesn't really have that ability. So if you make mistakes, you know, you're kind of just stuck with that damage loss. Whereas Blade, at least he can heal back up to 71%. And depending on where you're at in the game, that healing might be more important and might allow you to progress a bit faster. In the long term, once you start getting into, you know, Act 6 and beyond and stuff, they're both still useful champions, but it's pretty clear that Ghost pulls into the lead in terms of just how powerful the character is, I would say. But again, it does not matter how powerful a champion is. If you're not comfortable playing and you just don't like that playstyle, then don't rank them. And the other thing to consider is that just because you choose one champion now, it doesn't mean you're like getting rid of the other champion. You could always go back and rank up the champion at a later time. So A little bit complicated. I would say if you're clearing Act 5, Blade is especially good there. Ghost is especially good everywhere. Keep running your 3 stars and get those champs for like 2.5 mil. Is that directed at me or someone else? Who should I awaken, Nick or Aegon? A lot of personal preference there. I prefer Nick Fury over Aegon myself, but if your goal is Labyrinth or some other areas, I hear Aegon's also quite good in 6.3. Don't know where you're currently at in the game. But personally, I'd choose Nick Fury over Aegon. Brian, nothing is on Mordo level of difficulty. I honestly only found was debuff immune Nick Fury in 2nd phase. Okay. That Mordo is crazy, man. That Mordo is definitely crazy. You did rank your Doc Ock, right? Oh, do I need to use Doc Ock? Yeah, he's rank 5. Totally. Good night, BG. Have a great night. All right, Ryu. You too, man. Started playing. What is SISM? Is that something Spider-Man? Starting to be a nice champ to play. Okay. That's cool, man. Mysterio's worse than Mordo? Is Mysterio that bad? Wait, which Mysterio? Mysterio boss? Or the one Mysterio that apparently only like Man-Thing and King Groot counter? Destiny 2 time for me. Alright, sounds good, man. Enjoy. BG in 6.3.6, take the aggressive Fury path and use Killmonger Awakened or Electro with Heimdall. I literally have none of those champions. I don't have Killmonger at all, let alone Awakened. I don't have Electro, and I don't have Heimdall. Thank you for the advice, though. But I have none of the above. Rank 4 Man-Thing. Did one better than that, KT. Rank 5 Man-Thing. BG took Aegon at 6.3.2 Thorn's Path, took down Wasp, and Manny and Spider-Gwen in less than 3 minutes just destroyed it. Nice, dude. Yeah, he certainly seems like he's better now that these fights last a bit longer. I think I'm going to use Beardo with skill plus immune for Mysterio boss and revives, of course. Okay. When is next item list, BG? Calvin, I'm not sure. I'm not totally sure. I've been doing them every Sunday, and I've been whittling down the paths. I've got 6 paths left, and I'd like to do another stream this Sunday, but I also really need to start planning, like heavily planning for my 6.3 run, and I might just need to take that time to plan, because I haven't done any planning at all. So I might have to skip out on item lists until the 6.3 run is done, and then go back to 6.2. We'll see. I got to think about it. But yeah, that's kind of the plan for right now, at least. But alright, guys, it's getting to be about that time, man. And I'm actually tired enough that I think I can fall asleep right away after my stream tonight, which I am so excited for that because my sleep schedule has been crazy. I've been staying up every night and then having to take these naps throughout the day and just kind of messing me up all over. Good sleep, man. There's nothing that can beat a good night's sleep. In terms of what oh man, like be so much more productive. Good night's sleep. Ahoy BG, been listening whilst grinding for legendary loot in Borderlands 3. 124 runs, less than half yielding legendaries. Only 2 got the loot I wanted, not even at top stats. Okay. I gotta say, I don't really know anything about Borderlands 3, but I can appreciate a good grind in any game. So, I can appreciate the sound of that grind. Have advice for the Punisher in Mortal Path? Use Rogue. Some people have suggested Rogue. I don't know. I don't think Rogue is gonna work. That Punisher, he gains. He has the node where every time he gains a bar of power, he gains armor and crit resistance and all those other stats. Block penetration, I think, or something like that. And the way Rogue works is doesn't Rogue like give the opponent power, and then at like during the L2 it's like draining that power. I don't think Rogue keeps the enemy fully locked down. I think Rogue has more of that power drain style of, yeah, you'd be pushing them above a bar of power, then reducing it. And all that pushing above and reducing and everything, that node is going off like crazy. It's lighting up. And yeah, I don't expect Rogue to be too useful for that fight. But we'll see. I have a plan, and I'm going to try my plan. And if it doesn't work, then, hey, let's find a new plan. That's what it's all about. You pretty much do everything with Arcus, a nice silk shirt, and a glass of top-shelf bourbon. You can't finish it, but you can try. Well, I can't do that Punisher with Arcus. I need 4 mutant champions. Psylocke? You think Psylocke? I don't know. I don't think Psylocke either, personally. I think by the time you build up with Psylocke, might be too late. But I've got a plan. I've got a plan, and that is probably going to be the second to last path that I do. The remaining 6 paths, here's kind of my expected order to complete them in. The Do You Bleed path in the final quest. I haven't tried that path yet. I don't expect it to be that bad. What's it called? Path. It's not gated. It's in the final quest. It's not gated. It's like the first loop on the right side. I can't remember the name of the node that it leaves up. But anyway, like that path, I'm going to save the no retreat path for the final path. And then in the 5th quest, I'll knock out either the tech one first or the cosmic one first. I don't know. Tech gate or cosmic gate. And then the mutant gate's going to be left up last. So essentially the final 2 paths are going to be the mutant gate in the 5th quest and then no retreat in the final quest. Those 2 are probably the hardest paths in those quests. I say probably because I haven't tried the no retreat path, so who knows? I just imagine it's pretty rough. But alright, anyway though guys, it's getting late, and I'm gonna head out of here. What about Dormammu? No, I can't bring Dormammu to that path. I need 4 mutant champions and then Void to counter Mordo, essentially. You debate out 2 L1 or 1 L2 with Psylocke to lock down. That is one thing that I'm practicing is evading Punisher's L1. I have it at like a 50% evade chance right now. Once I get that down a bit more, maybe I can do something like that, but I don't know. He ends up hitting so hard, like it's... The amount of health that Punisher has with the increased stats that he gains from that node and the extra what's it called? The armor penetration or whatever. Yeah, man, I'm getting very sleepy. The armor penetration, the fact that node also has limber, so you can't just reliably get your openings with parries. I feel like the play style that you'd have to do with Psylocke would be quite risky. And if it was like the first fight in there, and you can be a little bit riskier and just back out or something if something goes wrong, I could see it maybe being a little bit more viable. But the fact that it's the final fight on that path, I think it's a little too risky for me. I think there's better solutions. We'll see though. We'll see. There's All or Nothing Havoc in 6.3. No one has suggested Cyclops. Their specials don't damage each other. Grats on your Cyclops. Thanks, man. Yeah, I'm sure that'll be good for a Legends run. Not doing damage to specials. Alright, but Super Dirty Pickle, man, thank you very much for being the biggest D of the night. I am going to head out of here now, guys. Thank you to everyone else that sent over super chats. There were a good number of you tonight, so thank you very much. And yeah, I'll be back tomorrow, normal time. Man-Thing action tomorrow. Rank 5, Man-Thing action. And on that note, me and my Man-Thing are going to bed. Good night, everybody.